What is up, Focus crew? Welcome back to another FPL video, and today we are going to be looking at budget enablers ready for the 23-24 Premier League season. Before we do get into it, please do smash that subscribe button, hit the like button. Let's see if we can get 5 likes on this video. Right, let's get into it. So our first budget gem for the day is Brighton's Julian Enciso, the Paraguayan, looking really sharp coming in. As you can see, he only played 40 minutes per appearance. He played 20 games, so he wasn't really used that much by De Zerbi, but now there's a lot of outgoings at Brighton, and this guy did make more of an impression as he came in towards the back end of the season. Very talented, scored some absolute weldies as well, by the way. He's got 4 goals, 3 assists, so about equal, and remember, he only played about 40 minutes per appearance, so that is not bad at all. An XG of 0.39, an XA 0.22. So really good, exciting. I expect him to be very popular amongst FPL players, especially with Luton in that first fixture. Next up, we've got good old Jacob Ramsey. He's been playing well for the England under-21s as well. Last season he scored 6 goals and got 7 assists, so really good attacking returns there. An XG of just 0.15 per 90, an XA of 0.24 per 90, so obviously higher than the goals because he did get more assists. Predicted price 5.5. I'd expect that would be about right for Jacob Ramsey. I think he'll probably start playing a lot more under Emery now. I think he's really coming into his own. Fixture, not great in game week 1. Obviously Newcastle away, it's a tough fixture. But then game week 2, game week 3, Everton at home, Burnley away. Could definitely be picking up something there. And when I do budget enablers, it's not just the beginning out of the blocks fixtures, because there's obviously rotation from managers' benches. You can have that player go out for just that game week and start someone else, so be a bit more open-minded about that. But yeah, I think he's a real gem and someone that can pick up quite a few points this season under Unai Emery. Goal involvement equates to 0.44 per 90 minutes. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. What's your thoughts on Jacob Ramsey? Next up, we've got Colton Morris of Luton Town. Now, we've talked about him before in previous videos. Very impressive goal stats, 20 goals, 6 assists in the Championship last season. And I often find with promoted teams, it usually is the striker that has scored a lot of goals that manages to be the real influential, impactful player in the Premier League. So I think it could be the decent option, and a budget one at that. I'd predict his price would be 6 million. Game week 1 fixtures: Brighton away, game week 2 Burnley at home, game week 3 Chelsea away. Now Brighton away, they could be everywhere. Brighton, with all these outgoing transfers, could be a bit higgledy-piggledy, not quite the Brighton we saw last season, but that is unknown at the moment. Game week 2, Burnley, they've played against them in the Championship, they'll know all about them, and they're at home. And then Chelsea away, again, higgledy-piggledy is the word, they are everywhere. Selling a lot of players to Al Hilal in the Saudis. And yeah, Chelsea's identity, I really do worry about them. It just feels a bit forced with the players they bring in, but there'll be more about that in later videos. But I think they're all right fixtures for a promoted team. I don't think it's the worst start for them. And he could be someone throughout the season who picks up goals, and probably the only one scoring for Luton throughout the season. So I think he's one to watch out for. And we want that budget enabler on our bench. And that's when, you know, they start scoring, you go, oh, like an Andreas Pereira last season. Is he really belonging on my bench? Should he be starting? And it could be that sort of player. Starts firing, you go, can start this guy. He scores regularly. So yeah, 11 of his 20 goals were scored at home, whilst 9 were scored away. He also scored 1 penalty, so there is that as well. He is on penalties. And in FPL, we love penalties, don't we, guys and girls? So one to look out for. Now, here's a familiar face. Brian Bremo of Brentford. No Ivan Toney now. Brian Bremo's total goals and assists for this season is 17. You can see he got 9 goals, 8 assists, an XG of 0.52 per 90, an expected assist of 0.25. So goals and assists are plenty there. He looks really good for Brentford up there. Always getting chances, always tucking them away. Game week 1, Tottenham at home. New manager there. I think Brentford be a bit more organised. Could pick up some nice points early on. Fulham away in game week 2. And then in game week 3, Crystal Palace at home. I think he's going to be a very popular pick at the start of this season. So for me, I most likely, 99%, I will have him in my game week 1 squad. Let me know what you thought about these budget enabling options in the comments below. Who do you like as a budget enabler? Let me know. And don't forget, guys, please do smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.